After a careful review of the footage, for the last three videos, you're gonna notice I don't speak at all. That's because OBS completely just stopped working for voice audio. And I didn't notice this, which I assumed OBS was fine because it had worked earlier today, or that day. I was like, oh, that's bad. I don't have any actual way to fix this. So, yeah, sorry about that. Um, I come to the realization in all those times, to make it known that fucking naval aircraft are expensive as hell, and I keep investing heavily into that. Point I can't really even build ships, especially post-war. My people are not amused that I'm spending so much money on the budget for my military. But I also found that I could turn all these big battleship frames into hyper carriers way bigger than you're allowed to really build carriers at this point. So I'm going to build a literal Yamato-sized fucking aircraft carrier. I also did find out the funny historical fact that the biggest aircraft carrier War II was the Japanese carrier. The funny thing is they didn't even get to use it. They literally got it finished in 1944, sent it out of port for like a trial run and got 4 torpedoes into the side it sunk. It was like 71,000 tons. Or 71,000 displacement. Technically, I am on my way to making something that is going to be bigger than that carrier. In 1934. I should have it done before the Japanese ever built their carrier. And I've also come into realization as I stare at this map, I'm probably going to have to reduce some of my air capacity. And probably keep Pola and Spoleto, but get rid of Zara's bases. Because I'm going to have to cut down on the redundant bases due to how expensive aircraft are. So, I think I'm going to get rid of Zara, Drozo, specifically. And the only reason why I might keep all the grease bases is it does just do a lockdown of the zone. If anything spawns in this as a battle, no matter how disadvantaged it is, and it is in a favorable time to send land-based air, that stuff's gonna get obliterated. That's also the same principle of that over here. That's also why I want to keep them. The problem is how expensive they are. I will make that evaluation as I do have the ability to add more error. And I read the manual a little bit more about error. And I actually do want float planes in my land bases. Because it just makes them flying boats, essentially. Like the Catalinas. Whether they can launch and launch off of land, but land into water. I'm going to go back to air groups, and I'm going to specifically make a new air group that is a 20 stack, because I figured out when I read this, you can make a float plane scout about 20 sized. I'm just going to copy this air unit. I'm going to paste it to all air bases. Other thing I did examine is apparently the maximum dockyard size is about 91 tons. I'm also thinking that this is the end of the battleships. And I might just solely set and work my systems around carriers specifically. As I cannot physically afford battleships, as all the other nations can. That also doesn't help that I'm spending so much into naval air. I think I'm probably the biggest expender of budget into naval air in the world. I can't really tell that. Actually, I can. Yes, I spent even more on naval air than fucking Britain. I have 900 aircraft and 120 airships. I am the naval airman of the world. Even with the... Technically, I have a slightly bigger budget than Japan does, but Japan also has more tonnage than I do. But I also don't build any battleships that eat up my funds. Oh yeah, before I forget, I need to start laying down medium-range subs. And you might ask why I want to build medium-range subs. And the reasoning is medium-range subs are actually better for zone engagement. And the fact of that is because they are more designed as a more balanced version of stealth versus range, and for load capacity. As long range are built for long range extensive fighting, and make them actually worse in combat. The only reason why I only want 4 right now is so the naval budget that is being expended to research submarines is actually useful. Uh, I think the Lloyd 109 might be the best. Actually, no. What we have now is better because it has firepower. Do 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 do. When was the... Okay, let's just line up by year. I will request a new naval patrol craft. Same, just speed and range. Fuck right now. Roar. No. No. Also, the thing is, Spain is now fascist. They had a fascist coup. That was the first fascist nation in the world. No. All constructions were returned. Scrap that. Nothing. Alt it. So I'm just paying the Builders Guild, Shipbuilders Guild $619. They don't fire anyone. What happens if it accelerate that? It'd be 30 months. Resume. You know, I kind of need these destroyers to protect the hyper carrier ship I'm going to be doing. But it's probably fine. The other thing is I realized I want to probably add these float plane scouts to the carrier. Or scouting potential. What is carrier capable? The fighter, the torpedo bomber, and the float. And the dive bomber. Get a single unit of dive bombers. Get a single unit of torpedo bombers. I want to also add another bit more dive bombers. I think I will. The Friends Ferdinand super carrier. We'll decide a lucky commander. They will also be going to the 1st Carrier Division. The 1st Carrier Division actually requires an admiral. I will take a timid admiral for the Carrier Division. He's like, I don't want to fucking lose these things. That was a fuses for AA. I know I clicked through fast, but I didn't see it. Called production. I really need the government to give me the events to reduce my budget, please. Approved AA. Oh my goodness, it's $712 just to maintain the carrier. That might murder me. That might definitely fucking murder me. Excellent. We will take the offer. Our but screw it, I'll get more budget. Voice radio makes stimulators less. Oh. Yeah, no. It is definitely this one. Wait, 115. No. Aircraft type. I request proposal for another new medium aircraft. First priority is bomb load. Second priority is bomb load. Let's see what fucking behemoth they can make. Alt. It's fine with me, Mr. Kaiser. I need to make some budget cuts. I think I might have to get rid of the base in Zara. Zara Air Base, Zara Airship Base, and Zara... No, because I also just saw I clicked the wrong one. I'm gonna do a creeping destruction. See how much it saves me over time. Saving like $800. Try to lower tensions. I am not ready to fight the British. Man, I am just rapidly punching out this AA. Alright, so the medium bomb load for this thing is a 2,000-pound bomb. That definitely makes it 100% more worth it. I might start doing that in dive bombers. Just focusing on how big the bomb they can carry. So if the bomb actually hits, it will just obliterate the fucking ship. That one. The bird 117. Delete. Yeah, no, I'm gonna send in a request for a dive bomber. We should increase social spending, please. Ooh boy. Also, we probably have researched almost everything we can for lighter than air. I haven't seen a tech pop up for that in a long time. So, maximum priority. I'm actually gonna put naval guns down to low priority. We have unlocked 20-inch guns. And we also don't really use battleships anymore? Underway replenishment, increased fleet logistics. Nice. No, no, no! Yo, no, 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 no! Yo, no, 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 no! Yo, no, no. That's gonna mean I need to reorganize the destroyers. I'm gonna dissolve the first battle division as it doesn't have any use anymore. Wait, what? Wait, I need to go to Doctrines. I forgot that oxygen torpedoes exist. Go fuck yourself. I'm glad the government backed me like, yeah, this is fucking ridiculous. We can only have a displacement of 14,000 tons in building? What the fuck? Oh. Yeah, this model is definitely the best. And they definitely did just give me the biggest bomb possible, a 1,000-pound bomb. Fine, you can remodernize the torpedo bomber. Speed and range. Actually, this is a matter of national procedure. Give them double the budget. So, maximum publicity. I want more budget, even though the people are very upset with my budget. I actually have enough budget to start production on destroyers. Open design for rebuild. I can keep rebuilding it. Alright, I shouldn't need to rebuild this for a long time. We can do CV night operations. I would love that. Alright. Let me get a research queue. Oh, that's not for carrier night operations. That's for... I'm willing to reset all the air bases for the sole purpose of sanity. Because I don't want to have to manually do that. Because that's going to be a pain in the absolute ass. So, we got 8 million planes. We got some destroyers actually in the works now. But obviously we don't have to sign down of the destroyer divisions. Assign commander. Well connected. Time to get a position. Reports traffic, whatever. I have no use for this. Wolfpack tech. New torpedo bomber. We still only have a heavy torpedo system. The Phoenix 127 removes all firepower off the plane, but allows it to go 175 max, 117 cruise. That means they can get back and forth pretty fast. I actually will take the Phoenix 127 because of how fast it goes. I'm assuming the air budget's just down. Yeah. Oh, there again, I can construct all of those at once. Like fleet commanders died and were retired. I will buy the company. I've already produced a new version of that heavy bomber. I don't even have increased range, increased firepower and toughness. Yes, yes, you can actually replace the float plane now. In the range, I don't think it's worth it to replace it for that. No. Yeah, I did the we should restrain ourselves a little bit. I don't want to actually fight the British, please. Because we are 2 months out from getting the production even started on the supercarrier. I also have to send this fucking thing into the rebuild. I think the supposed good thing about diesel is it's more reliable. Rip all those AA pieces off. I get 4 fire directors and then add a bunch of AA. What if I go down to 5-inch dual turrets? Advanced fire control and dual purpose. Yeah, because I already know that we need to heavily invest in AA. So if there is ever a moment that we do not have the ability to, you know, defend ourselves from the air, that we can actually still do it. Alright. We have this ship in workup with crew training, and I'm immediately gonna go up to the ship and be like, haha, funny, no. Alright, so we're gonna have a AA system. As how fucking important this ship is. It's a rate of fire modification. I'm gonna keep it. As I replace the fucking machinery. I do like that there's like a single machine at the top of the conning tower, and that there's just so much flack on this damn thing. I will cut it down to 30 knots, because that's fine. And the reason that's fine is I'd rather have more torpedo protection and flotation protection. This thing is 173 blades. Also only take 12 months to refit. That is a compliment of almost 5,000 people. 173 planes. I think this is the biggest carrier ever designed. It's fully outfitted with a bunch of guns. Do I need to add more guns? Screw it, I just shave armor off the turrets. Like, if the turrets are getting hit, we're already in a bad situation as it is. I'm thinking of plane hits, but it's at that point, it's one of those... If the AA did not stop the plane from coming in, from the amount of AA that we have, I don't think I'm in a really good position anyway. But the design philosophy is this thing should never, ever be in combat. But if it ever does get ambushed by air, it should have at least the ability to defend itself. And we will accelerate this. The carrier conversion. Avoid stoking the fire. The fires of war. Yeah, that'd be a really bad fucking idea. I don't want to fight Britain without my super carrier fleet and my new destroyers. But that's gonna take years. You know how long destroyers take to build now. 165. Yeah, 5. 167. Phoenix 113 is now our new float plane. Trying to sell us a naval aircraft. Honestly? Yeah, no, I'll actually take it. Okay, obsolete that. Request proposal. I think the oldest one I got now is the fighter. So speed, and I'm also gonna for firepower. Commander who's not signed. Is it a ship? Is it an area of operation? What the fuck is it? Okay, it has to be a ship though. Is it the ship I just put in for refit? Let's embarrass France. Stop marine effectiveness. We got halt the. We gotta halt that for a month. Experts in air warfare are questioning our ability to use airships in modern war. I'm using them because for scout purposes. That is the entire reason. They're an additional scout force that can be used at any time. Let's see. Better speed and range. Halt. We gotta build up funds. I'm trying. They're not giving me the chance. Improved airline torpedoes. You dumb motherfucker! I'm at war unrest of 8. I think I'm going to collapse into revolution. Just before I get anywhere in this war. Like, my carrier is gonna have to do some fucking work. decline that. Now, my extreme investment into naval air better fucking work. $8 million lines of medium bomber. Cool! I didn't make the fucking carrier the flagship. making that turn. Their second air bombing attempt has come out. I'm gonna turn hard away because there's a high fucking chance they just drop torps. I'm also disengaging in the battle for at least the armored cruiser. They need a trip to put out the fire. What? Huh? Excuse me? The pilots have a mistaken identity and they've targeted the fucking wrong ship. Ah! What is the recent sighting? Slightly more north. I'm actually gonna disengage the ship. I know what the fuck's gonna happen. They're gonna retarget the ship again because they're, oh, it's an armored cruiser. We gotta take it out. Because the stupid pilots are like, oh yeah, it's an enemy ship. I'm like, no, no, that's my cruiser. Damn it. Why the fuck are you attacking the fucking cruiser again? I lost my own 26,000 ton cruiser to my own planes. I'm executing half the fucking pilots on this goddamn CV. They are fucking stupid. The command tells them, oh yeah, there's 3 light cruisers, 3 fucking... heavily, like 6 destroyers, all bunched up in a group. The pilots are like, but a single big ship, bigger than anything that was described in the planning briefing, is right there. What is One other ship of our company, and like, oh, fucking god. It's also why I wanted to make this my flagship. But it wouldn't have fucking mattered because it would have gotten goddamn struck anyway because the pilots are stupid. I do not believe these are veteran skilled pilots. They literally killed their friendly ship. That was so fucking annoying. Nope. Fuck you. We're not. Fucking straggle pilots. Ah, of course, we start in a fucking night battle. We're going this direction. Another major reason why I use blunts, because blunts can operate at fucking night. Mm. This is the recent report. 1 CA 8 DD course. Holy shit, that's a lot of, like, base in strike. This is why I spend so much on fucking, naval air. Holy shit! I sunk on one of their armored cruisers. I heavily damaged a CVL. That was through the power of like land-based planes. That 261's looking pretty yummy. The 261's looking pretty yummy. I might delay that until we get the other carrier out. Problem is we're also gonna have to wait for the... Because I'm also deadlocked, where I can't even build that right now due to budgetary constriction. Yeah, that naval aircraft money is looking pretty spicy. It also didn't help that I rebuilt all of these planes recently, so a lot of their crews were not proficient. Plus, we're in still constant flux of building new planes. What's our oldest plane? Because we're currently replacing that. A new float plane, a new fighter, and a new naval patrol. So dive bombers technically our oldest plane. I'm gonna take a slight little break, and I'll continue on. Although the new CV is proving pretty fucking promising.
The night is young, but it feels so old. A story written, yet never told. The mask is heavy, the air